me and Bubba racing. And now when James and Chad and all them retired, and then now you got the Lawrences and RV, and, you know, like, those are gnarly progressions.
So many greats.
And I think I was just able to, and Tomac's kind of done it a little bit, if you think about it. Like, where he was, this is his 11th consecutive season that he's been able to win a premier class race, which is gnarly. Like, he's just elevating with the times.
What year did you retire?
2007 was my final season. But the difference, it's so hard because I never want to, like, discredit anyone. Like, but the level from the guys that I was racing in mine and MC's era, where we were battling it out, to the end in 07, where Stu and Chad and I were racing, it was gnarly, dude.
Yeah, it was.
And now I look like, from that point, then RV stepped it up, and Dungy, and then now the level now is, I just don't know how they do all that stuff.
How old were you when you retired?
27.
Did you ever, like, see, I feel like that's later in the game, like when you see some of these dudes retiring now.
Yeah.
Did you ever at one point be like, I wish I would have stayed another year? Or
I played that game in my head a couple times, and I always, you know, I fight with it sometimes. Like, if I would have raced, probably would have made 10, 15 mil more. But I don't know that I would have been miserable, because it would have been harder to win.
So much
and
work.
The risk that I would have had to take to beat, you know, James is doing stuff. Like, when you would go to the track and be like, dude, I hope he doesn't do this, that sucks.
Yeah.
So then it takes the fun out of racing.
For sure.
I'm racing scared, basically. Not scared, but I'm like,
you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone.
That's
like,
right.
Really, really
and
bad.
if I hit the deck, it's over. And, like, I got plenty of money to live. Like, so I don't, in that regard, I don't really regret racing, because that money, not to sound cocky, it wouldn't have changed it wouldn't be like going from 50 million to 200 million.
Yeah, not like a huge,
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Most
like,
people
and it's
don't
risk
get it.
and
versus
honestly,
reward.
like, and even my wife now, she's like, dude, like, you would have been so miserable. Like, the money wouldn't have been worth it.
And you
So,
seem
no.
like you got out good, like you weren't too hurt, like you walk around fine now,
Yeah.
like you're still happy.
Yeah,
So
I'm
cool.
stoked. Yeah, so, like, and I was so burnt from when I signed my Suzuki deal. I did 2 full years, and I did that partial year in 2007.
Yeah.
Like, I was fried. Like, I'm just like, I only got about 2.5 more years in me.
How
but that
hard-
was a lot back then, dude.
it
A
was.
10-year professional career back then. I don't know how it was
Top-tier
in
10-year
FNZ. Yeah,
career.
like, it's just like every single year you're like, fuck, I got to defend the championship. I got to win the championship again. It's just, you know, it's different now because, like, I use Kenny as an example. Guy's making some good cheddar. He's not going to push it over his limit. He's going to make, you know,